For the first part of Learning Readiness today, we're going to do a movement story called Setting Sail. So follow along to Miss Kia's movements.
The ICS students were sitting in the gym, wondering where their teacher, Miss Kia, was. "She's not usually late. I wonder where she is," asked a student. Just then, Miss Kia burst through the doors and made everybody jump with fright. "Great news, class! I just won a competition and the most wonderful prize," she cried. "What kind of competition?" wondered a student. "A dancing competition. I danced longer than anybody without stopping," replied Miss Kia. "See if you kids can outdance me." "Wow! I'm glad you girls and boys weren't competing against me," she said when they were done. "Wait a second, forget about the competition," remarked a student. "Tell us about the prize." "Well, why don't you guess?" said Miss Kia. "If you think I won 1,000 new soccer balls, do push-ups. And if you think I won a trip on a sailboat, do jumping jacks, and I'll tell you who was right." If you guessed with jumping jacks, you were right. I won a sailing trip. The boat can hold 20 people, so you're all invited, but we're gonna have to leave right away. Run home as fast as you can, tell your parents, pack a bag, and come back. Everybody jumped and cheered. And then they bolted out the door to go pack. Later that day, everybody met at the ocean. The students all helped lift the luggage up onto the ship. One by one, they marched up the big stairs to the deck of the boat. Moments later, the ship's captain came out to greet everyone. "Hello, mateys! Welcome aboard my ship. Her name is Grace, and my name is Captain Pierre Elliott. You can call me Captain P.E. for short. Let's set sail. Everybody grab this rope and pull the anchor up." The students saluted the captain and started to pull. Within moments, the ship started to sail, cutting through the calm waters towards the open sea. Some small waves pushed the boat up and down, making the students float. "Where are we going, Captain P.E.?" asked one inquiring student. "Well, you little barnacle, we're sailing to the island of Madagascar and back. Do you know it?" Another student excitedly replied, "I know it. It's the island full of all kinds of strange and different animals, like lemurs." "Ah, that's right, scallywag. Lemurs spend so much time jumping from tree to tree that they've forgotten how to walk on the ground. They bounce everywhere they go, like this." Captain P.E. started bouncing all around the deck of the ship, and the kids laughed and joined him. As they giggled and jumped, one student noticed some tall, dark clouds on the horizon. "It looks like a storm, Captain P.E." "Ah, you're right, matey. Some of us should climb up to the crow's nest to check it out. The rest of us should try to catch some fish for lunch. Why don't you choose what to do? Climb the ladder or catch the fish?" When Captain P.E. came back down, he gathered everyone on the deck for an announcement. "It looks like a big storm is coming this way. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to turn around and start sailing back. I hope we can outrun the storm, but we have to leave right away. First, we need to raise the mainsail. Everyone sit down and pull the ropes as hard as you can." The wind pushed the boat along even faster with the mainsails up. "We need to turn the boat around. Everybody grab a hold of the wheel and turn it to the port side." The ship was now sailing full speed away from the storm, but the storm was moving faster. It kept moving closer and closer, catching up to the ship. The waves started getting bigger and bigger, and the students on the ship bobbed up and down. The wind started blowing harder, pushing the students all around the deck. Suddenly, a huge bolt of lightning ripped through the sky, and all the students dropped to the deck, covering their heads. Every time they tried to get up, another lightning strike sent them to the floor again. "We aren't going to outrun this one," yelled Captain P.E. through the thunder and rain. "Everybody, run down the stairs below deck and take cover. We're gonna have to ride it out down there." Outside, the students could hear the storm getting stronger. Out of nowhere, a giant wave hit the ship and flipped it upside down. The whole boat cracked in two and everybody fell out into the rough seas. Miss Kia yelled, "Everybody swim that way! I can see the shore!" She started to swim and everyone followed after her. But the swimming was too hard. The waves were too big and the water too cold. It seemed like they would never make it to shore. They looked doomed. To make things worse, fins appeared in the water and started to circle the group. "Oh no, sharks!" cried a student. "Wait, they aren't sharks, they're dolphins!" exclaimed Miss Kia. As soon as she said that, the dolphins all disappeared underwater. Seconds later, Miss Kia shot up out of the water. A dolphin had gone beneath her and was pushing her on the bottom of her feet. One by one, all the students popped up too. "They're pushing us to shore," said a relieved Miss Kia. Everybody balanced carefully on one foot as the dolphins pushed them to the beach. Cold, tired, and wet, Everybody crawled out of the water, through the sand, and onto the beach. They all jumped and waved goodbye to the dolphins. As the storm passed, the students started to see Captain P.E. and his crew rowing the lifeboats towards them. "Ah, that was a close one, there, lily livers. Looks like we're rowing our way home. Get in a boat, grab an oar, and start rowing." When they finally made it home, a student leaned to Miss Kia and asked, "Can you make me a promise, Miss Kia?" "What's that?" she replied. "Please promise you won't enter any more dance competitions." "Deal." The end.
Time for a quick rest and a drink of water before we move on to part 2.
All right, welcome to the next part of Body Bounce. This part is called Animal Bounce. And we're going to use our imaginations to pretend that we are different kinds of animals. All animals who like to jump. Our next imaginary animal that we're about to become is a donkey. And donkeys walk on all 4 legs, so go down on the ground on your hands and knees. You might be thinking, "Mr. Mike, donkeys don't really jump." And while that's true, they do kind of jump when they do kicks. So we're going to do 10 donkey kicks like this. With our hands on the ground, we're going to get our knees off the floor so we're on our feet, and we're going to jump and kick our feet out. Kick our feet out. Are you ready? We're going to try to do 10 in a row together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh. I think I hear something. There's a bear coming. Bears eat donkeys. We better run away, or maybe we'll try to fight the bear with our kicks instead. Let's do 5 donkey kicks to see if we can scare away the bear. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need a rest, take one now. You can pause the video and start it again when you're ready. All right, time for our last animal in Animal Bounce. We are going to use our imaginations and shrink down to become a jumping spider. It's true, some kinds of spiders like to jump to get away from enemies or to try to catch things to eat. So for our jumping spider, we're going to have our feet on the floor and our hands in front, and we're going to do a jump and spread all 8 of our arms and legs out to the side like this. Ready? Let's try 3 of them together. 1, 2, 3. Was it easy? We're going to do 5 more. Ready? 5 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, I hear something. It's up in the air. I hear a bird. Uh-oh, birds eat spiders. Let's do 5 spider jumps so we can get back on our web and be safe. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did it. Woo, that was tiring. A lot of movement in that video. Time for you to take a rest and drink some water. Congratulations, you have just completed 15 minutes of your 60 minutes of movement for the day. You can join us again for another learning readiness activity later today if you would like. Congratulations, you are now a little bit smarter, a little bit stronger, and a little bit healthier than you were before we did the activities.
And remember,
If you're ever looking for more ways to be active and challenge yourself throughout the day, you can always look through our YouTube channel and our website, which are linked below in the description.
Now you've got time to take a rest, to grab a drink, use the bathroom, and get prepared for your day of online learning.
And remember, be active, challenge yourself, and have fun. Bye for now.